On this 50-point inspection, I have hashtag no ketchup. This is a collaboration from or between Other Half Brewing Company, and they're out of a bunch of different places: Brooklyn, New York; Bloomfield, New York; Washington, D.C., and also Hop Butcher for the world. It's my first experience, even though this isn't straight from Hop Butcher. My first experience ever having something that Hop Butcher was a part of. And this is a double or an imperial IPA coming in at 8.2% ABV. This is courtesy of Dan and Mike over at FLX Beer Reviews, and I just smudged whatever was on the bottom there for the canned on date, so I couldn't really read it much anyways, but we'll just put this through an inspection. What I kind of know, just based off of what Dan was talking about with this whole hashtag no ketchup thing, I guess there's like something out in Chicago, like that's where Hop Butcher's from, about not having ketchup on your hot dogs or something like that. Straight up, here's how I like my hot dogs. If I was to go all out, have the hot dog made the way that I like it. I'm not really much of a fan of grilled hot dogs. I'll eat them, of course. Grill right back there. If we're grilling them, I just prefer mine steamed. I like steamed dogs, and I load it up. Everything on there: mustard, ketchup, relish, onions. That's how I like my dogs. So now you know. But let's just go ahead and crack into this beer, and give it an inspection here. Right. Yeah, very tight, compact, white, frothy looking head. There are bubbles on top of bubbles on the top of this glass here. And the coloration is a nice, vibrant, yellowish orange coloration. I should probably change my... Let me brighten this up a little bit here, because it is, I'm outside, so the light from behind me is definitely interfering. There we go. That's about... It's better anyways. Looks a little more potato-esque on camera, but yeah, it's more vibrant yellow. So, cheers. Anyways, looks fantastic. Nice, hazy, murky look to it. Let's get some aromas. That's the most important stuff. You guys can all just figure out what the beer looks like yourself. There's kind of like an herbaceous aroma to it a little bit. There's kind of a sting on the nostrils. It's almost like an onion aroma. I want to say passion fruit. Passion fruit did pass through my mind, so I'll say it. Papaya? Maybe. Now, I did just have a very pineapple forward beer. This one doesn't scream pineapple, but there's something in there that I could say maybe cooked pineapple. Now, the aromas on this are not like jumping out at me. I am digging for them. It smells nice. It does have that kind of herbaceous onion smell to it a little bit, along with some of the other notes. I'm going with passion fruit too. I'm not quite sure if that's exactly what I'm getting, but it did register in my mind. So maybe I've smelled passion fruit before, and that's just why it's doing that. Or I'm just there's something else that I always confuse the aroma with and call it passion fruit. Who knows? Not I. All right, well, I'm gonna dive in for everything else that goes along with the taste and mouthfeel now. So cheers. I guys, pink bubble. I got pink bubble gum. This is like the first note that I got. There's definitely like this is like another half type of body feel. It's very creamy, fluffy, pillowy, soft on the palate. There is a bit of that kind of herbaceous, earthy tone feel on the finish of this beer. Say feel, I mean by like flavor. And it does have a little bit of like a hop burn type thing going on too. Out of the malt, it's like right up front, a bit a bit of grain, cracker, maybe the fluffiest of whitest breads. That pink bubblegum is right there, right up front. Like each time I go back and sip it. Touch of like, yeah, like a cooked pineapple. It's very faint, but it is there. Say like a slight like yeah, there's like a green onion maybe in there. It's got a zesty finish to it. Very like herbal. It's got that greenness, that almost hop burn thing going on in the back of the throat. 8.5, 8 point, what? 2% ABV? No, I mean, there's no like alcoholic flavors to it. I mean, a bit of the burn in the throat, that's, I'm kind of putting that towards hop, but who knows? It's not really warming in the chest, so I'd say the alcohol's hidden, which it should be, at around 8%. That pink bubblegum. Maybe a little bit of that kind of, I'll go with like a passion fruit, yeah. There's a light kind of fruit flavor. It goes across the palate right after that pink bubblegum. It's just, alright, hopefully you guys all heard all the different things I've been throwing out as far as the flavor notes, the mouthfeel and everything. I got to that. Oh, carbonation. I didn't even say the heft of the body. I just said it's like a creamy mouthfeel, right? It's like a medium body of a cloud. I mean, it is light and fluffy feeling, but it has like that medium heft to it. Carbonation, I'd say, is about in the medium range. Bitterness, it's moderately bitter, I would say, for a double IPA. It's got a lingering bitterness of that herbal, zesty, kind of bit touch grassy. So yeah, green onion too. I'm gonna go ahead and score this one. For the appearance on this beer, hashtag no ketchup between other half and Hop Butcher. Appearance, I'll give it the 6 out of 6. It is a lovely looking brew. On the aromatics, it's something you gotta dig for. I'm not sure of the age of this beer, but it wasn't bombastic. There wasn't notes flying out. There is quite a bit of different notes. It does seem to have a bit of that kind of lower end, darker type notes. It's getting a little bit of that pink bubblegum in the aromas now too, but yeah, a little bit kind of on the kind of zestier, earthier, herbal-esque type side. A little bit of that onion type thing going on. There's some like maybe cooked pineapple, things like that. I'm adding 8 out of 10 anyways for the aromatics. For the flavors, same thing. This is kind of it's a deeper dark. It's not super bright on the hop flavors. This is good. Sadie, sit. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so where was I? I don't know. Anyway, my flavor score for this one's I'm gonna give it a 16 out of 19. And then for the body, it's got a nice body to it. I always throw in kind of the way that the mouth feels as well with the body, and another half they are kind of known for their soft palates and stuff. They do a great job with this. 5 out of 5 for that body. My overall on this one, it's good. I like it. Best New England IPA ever? Double New England? No, of course not. But still a standout beer. Enjoy it. I'm still enjoying it. I'm at an 8 out of 10 for my overall, which is going to give just check and make sure I am recording, because did have to pause it there for a second. Okay, we are recording. Good. Yeah, so this hashtag no ketchup, other half in collaboration with Hop Butcher for the World, a BuMpY 43 out of 50, which will put this as a very good beer. On Untapped, they say Hop Butcher decided to dip their toes into the world of food controversies with this great Chicago debate: ketchup or no ketchup on your hot dog. We found we agreed. Whether you agree or disagree, I think we can all come together around this hop combo of Citra, Nelson, Sauvin, Cashmere, and Pacific Sunrise. Okay, those are the hops that are in it, and out of 785 ratings, it averages out at a 4.25 out of 5 on Untapped, so pretty darn close to what my score ended up being as well. So want to appreciate FLX Beer Reviews, Dan and Mike, for sending this over. One of these times I'll say Mike and Dan. I'm always putting Dan first. Sorry about that, Mike. But he does claim to be the 1% higher shareholder of the crew. But yeah, check out FLX Beer Reviews right here. Click it. Bink. And just want to say thank you guys, and thank you all for watching as well. Cheers.